What's going on, Forest faithful? Buckle up because your Tuesday evening just got absolutely mental. I've got 3 earth-shattering bombshells that are going to rock the city ground to its very foundations. And I'm telling you right now, you are not prepared for what's happening to our beloved Nottingham Forest at this very moment. Picture this scenario. One of our most exciting attacking talents has just been ripped away from us in a deal that's left the entire fan base absolutely speechless. Then we've got transfer drama involving a defender that could either be the smartest piece of business we've ever done or complete madness that's going to cost us big time in the long run. And if that wasn't enough chaos for one day, there's a battle brewing for a Serie A star that's got Manchester United, us and half of Europe going absolutely bonkers. The Trent end is in complete meltdown, social media has exploded into pure chaos, and the phone lines at the city ground haven't stopped ringing. This is the kind of day that changes everything, Reds fans. The kind of day that either sets us up for years of success or leaves us wondering what on earth just happened to our beautiful club. So do me a massive favor right now. Absolutely smash that like button if you're ready for this emotional roller coaster that's about to unfold. Hit that subscribe button because you'll want to be the first to know about every single twist and turn in this incredible Forest saga that's developing by the hour, and drop a comment telling me if you think your heart can handle what's coming next. Because what I'm about to reveal about our Swedish sensation is going to change everything you thought you knew about this summer transfer window. Are you sitting down, Tricky Trees? You better be. Right then, Forest family. The name that's got every single one of us absolutely devastated is Anthony Elanga. Yes, you heard that correctly. Our Swedish wizard, our pace merchant, the lad who's been tearing up Premier League defenses and giving us hope every single weekend, has gone. He's been sold to Newcastle United in a deal worth $52 million plus add-ons. Can you even believe this madness? Anthony Elanga, the player we all thought was going to be our future, our star man who could take on any defender in the league, has packed his bags and headed up north to St. Nineth James Park. The lad who gave us so many magical moments, who scored crucial goals, who made the Trent end sing with joy every single week. He's now wearing black and white stripes. But here's what's going to absolutely break your heart, Reds fans. Elliot Anderson, that traitor who used to play for Newcastle, was apparently in Elanga's ear the entire time. Anderson was pushing our Anthony to make this move, telling him how amazing Newcastle is, how much the club would help him develop. Can you imagine a former player actively trying to steal one of our best talents? Elanga himself admitted it in a fan Q&A in Singapore. Elliot did push it. He did push me to come. He obviously still loves Newcastle so much. Those words are like daggers to every Forest fan's heart. Our boy was being manipulated by someone who never truly understood what it means to wear the Garibaldi red. Newcastle had been chasing him for over a year. They made bids last summer that we rejected. They kept coming back, and eventually they got their man for that massive $55 million total package. That's our creative spark, our pace on the wings, our future, all gone to help Newcastle's European ambitions while we're left wondering what could have been. But if you think that's the end of our transfer chaos, you're absolutely wrong. Because what's happening with our defensive targets is about to make this situation even more complicated. Hold on to your scarves, Tricky Trees, because if losing Elanga wasn't enough to give you sleepless nights, what's happening with our defensive reinforcement plans is absolutely criminal. The name that's driving everyone at the city ground completely insane is John Lucumi. This Colombian defensive rock from Bologna was supposed to be our answer to strengthening that backline. We've been tracking him, negotiating, doing everything possible to bring this 21 drives, 7 million rated defender to Nottingham. The lad's been solid as a rock in Serie A, exactly the kind of player Nuno Espirito Santo needs to build his defensive foundation around. But here's where this story takes a turn that'll make you want to throw your scarf at the television. Bologna have been playing games with us, raising their asking price from $21.7 million to $24. $2 million just when we thought we had a deal. They've been messing us about, changing the goalposts every single time we get close. And now, get ready for this absolute bombshell. Bologna have decided that Lucumi is no longer for sale. That's right, Forest faithful. After all our negotiations, all our hopes, all our planning around this defender, they've slammed the door shut. Why? Because they're selling Dan Ndoye to, wait for it, US. Yes, you heard that right. We're spending $39 million on Swiss winger Dan Ndoye, and Bologna have decided they can only let one player leave. So while we're getting an exciting attacking talent, we're losing out on the defensive stability we desperately needed. It's typical Forest luck. Fix one problem, create another. The Italian reports are saying between the Swiss and the Colombian, only one of the two will leave the city. Well, congratulations, Forest board. We've got our winger but lost our defensive target. Nuno must be pulling his hair out trying to figure out how to strengthen that backline now. But wait, because there's more drama brewing that involves some of the biggest clubs in world football. Right, Forest fanatics. Here's where this transfer window takes a turn into absolute madness that nobody saw coming. While we're dealing with the Elanga heartbreak and the Lukumi disaster, there's a 20-year-old Serie A sensation who could either become our defensive savior or slip through our fingers to Manchester United. The name that's got everyone at Old Trafford, the City Ground, and half of Europe losing their minds is Pietro Comuzzo. This Fiorentina defender, nicknamed the Soldier, because of his absolutely ruthless defending style, is being hunted by Manchester United. And guess who else is in the mix? That's right, Nottingham Forest. This kid is the real deal, Tricky Trees. He's played 44 games for Fiorentina last season, helped them finish 7th in Serie A, and he's already been called up to the Italian national team at just 20 years old. He's comfortable playing in a 3-man defense, which fits perfectly with what Nuno wants to do at Forest. But here's where it gets absolutely mental. Manchester United are pursuing Comuzzo, according to Italian sources, and they're looking at him as a potential replacement for Lisandro Martinez, who's been out with a serious knee injury and might not return for up to a year. United are desperate for defensive reinforcements, and they've got the financial power to blow us out of the water. Fiorentina want more than his 7 million market value because his contract runs until 2029. We're talking about a bidding war between Forest and one of the biggest clubs in world football. Can you imagine if we actually pulled this off? Getting a defender that Manchester United want would be absolutely incredible. This is the kind of signing that could transform our entire defensive setup. Forest family. A young Italian international who plays with the intensity and passion that would fit perfectly with our style. But we're up against the Red Devils, who have unlimited resources and European pedigree. So here's my question for you, and I genuinely want every single Forest fan reading this to tell me what they think. After losing Elanga to Newcastle, missing out on Lukumi because of our own transfer business, would signing Pietro Comuzzo ahead of Manchester United be the kind of statement that shows we're serious about competing at the highest level? Or are we just setting ourselves up for more disappointment? This transfer window has been an absolute emotional roller coaster for us, Tricky Trees, losing our Swedish star, missing defensive targets, but potentially landing exciting new signings that could reshape our entire squad. The next few weeks are going to define what kind of season we're going to have. Smash that subscribe button if you want to stay on top of every single twist and turn in this incredible Forest transfer saga. Hit that like button if this window has been driving you as crazy as it's been driving me, and drop your thoughts in the comments because I want to know. Are you optimistic or terrified about where we're heading? Up the Reds! The City Ground awaits, and whatever happens next, we'll face it together as one Forest family.